Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine. Children, as you all know, we are studying general knowledge and this is your video class of general knowledge. And today we are meeting again, children. I welcome you all in this video class and our topic for today is speak up and be safe. And this topic you can find on page number 40 in your GK book, General Knowledge Times. Okay, children? So all of you turn over the page and take out page number 40, and this is 24 number chapter. So we are moving to 24 number chapter, Speak Up and Be Safe. Speak up and be safe. So children, first of all, we should know what is the meaning of a speak up. Speak up, it means it is not only to say, but it is your legal right. It is your right. It is your fundamental right to speak. As you all know, you are studying in SST and in civics you have studied your fundamental rights. So fundamental rights gives you freedom to speak. So here children, the topic is speak up. It means you have to tell, you have to say your problem, your situation, and if the things is going wrong, you have to say, you have to tell to correct it. You give your advice and give your suggestions. So children, so first you can say the topic's first two words is depend on speak up. It means it's your right to speak up, children. And now we are moving to the be safe. Safety is important for all. Whether you are child, whether you are old person, female, male, any gender, any animal, whoever living on this earth, they need safety. Why we are making house? Because we need safety. Safety from weathers, safety from any mishappening. So why we need this? Because we need safety. So the topic is speak up and be safe. It means it's having two things. This topic is having two things. Sometimes what happened that things are not going well, but we just tolerating it, we just bearing this because of some pressure or some emotions. We are not ready to tell to anyone because maybe some religious matter or some commercial matter or anything can be happen. So children, this is the way we have to learn to speak up. So children, today's topic is very important for you. It is not related to your general knowledge. Yes, it is given in the general knowledge, and the skills development is also coming in general knowledge. As you are learning in the value education, the same thing, how to develop your skill in how to face the adverse situation, in how to develop your courage, how to become a heroic personality. Because of this, you have to speak up and be safe. This is our motto, children. As you are studying in value education, we are going to study here today because this is the topic of general knowledge. So we have to know what are the things, what at the time we have to speak up. What are the situations when we should not keep our mouth mum? We have to speak. Speak up and be safe. It is very important topic for us because you are not a small child. you are now in adolescence age. Your emotions, your feelings can be hurt because this time you need self-respect. Self-consciousness is very high, and this time you need respect, you need love. And if you are not getting it, so you become disturbed. So children, if you don't like anything, be brave to speak up. Not in the violent way, but very, you can say very non-violent way. I mean to say that you have to speak, you have to tell your thing, you have to express your emotion, but in a very humble and polite way. So children, today we are going to discuss the first situation, and this is the chapter about, this is, you can say, a game, and here you can see this is not a game for fun. So children, first of all, I would like to tell you that this is not a game, this is not a fun. This game is only and only the game about to develop your life skills. It is developed for 2 players. Rules are same as in snakes and ladders. Rules are equal, and as we are playing snake and ladders. So जब स्नेक काट लेता है तो हम वापस आ जाते हैं, यही होता है. तो उस समय सिचुएशंस ऐसी होंगी जब हम उसको पढ़ेंगे और डिस्कस करेंगे कि whether this is correct or incorrect. So we are moving from start. You just see this, and from here we are going to start. Okay children? So children, at first the situation is given over here. You are passing through the corridor of your school. A student passed a few remarks on you that hurt you. You come to your classroom and wept for a while. Now children, this is the situation when you are passing through your corridor. It means your school situation. This is the situation of your school. And in school, you can see in your classmates, some are your friends and some are not very good friends for you. And if you are moving in the corridor near your classroom, so if someone is passing through and someone is giving you a remark that is not adorable and that is not good for you, and you just listen it and you just feel very low that time, and that time you come back to the class and you just start crying. I think this is the situation in which you have to speak up. Why this boy or girl are passing some remarks which is not good for you, and you have done nothing. आपने किसी को hurt नहीं किया है, but why are you listening these remarks? So first of all, they are not having right to speak about yourself. उनको कोई right नहीं है कि वो आपके बारे में कोई comment pass करें without any reason. और अगर वो pass करते भी हैं तो this is your duty, this is your way to speak up, to ask what happened, friend, why you are passing these remarks, what happened with you, anything wrong? If I have done something wrong, please tell me, I will correct it. It is okay, but why you are teasing me, why you are passing these type of the remarks which is very hurting? So you have to speak that time. You have to stop over there and stop that boy and girl, and you have to ask that, what is this? Why you are passing these remarks? Anything happened with you? I have done any mistake? Please tell me. If I have done, I say sorry at once. But you are not having right to speak like this, because I have done nothing against you. So why are you passing such remarks which is very shameful for me? And I'm not comfortable. So this situation you have to handle, because your parents are not there, your teacher is not there. You are individual have to face this situation, because this situation brings you down in your personality. If you are not giving answer to that fellow. So children, first of all, it is very important for us also that if we are listening these type of the remarks, we have to speak up. We have to ask why they are passing through these remarks. Second thing, that there is no right to speak against any person without any reason. If you are having any problem, you just go in the principal office and ask and tell my complaint and whatever I have done. So this is the way. It is not the way, it is not the correct thing that you are passing your remarks when you are outside of the classroom. So first thing, you should not cry that time. Yes, it is hurting, but you must not cry. You have to ask things. You have to clear the things, what is going on with you and that fellow. Maybe उसने ऐसे ही पास कर दिया हो, या उसका इंटेंशन इतना बुरा ना हो, और अगर होगा भी तो हो सकता है उसके अंदर आपके लिए कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हों जो आपको वो पसंद नहीं कर रहे हैं या नहीं कर रही है. तो that type of thing will happen. It's very natural. But nobody has given right to speak like this. So you have to speak up that time. Now too, it is given over here that you have to be wept for a while, and then it is very natural, but you just ask first, then you just, when you listen something, then you can cry also, because it's hurting, because you are not a small child कि आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. Okay, now we are moving to the fifth number. That is, third number. After offering prayers at a religious place, your parents decorated you with a religious symbol. A few children belonging to another religion made fun of you. You immediately inform your parent. Children, again, it is your fundamental right to follow any religion, to worship any god. Nobody has power or right to poke your nose in your religious activity. Whatever you want to do, this is your dharmnirpeksh or secular state. You can do anything with your religion, but that your religion must not hurt anyone. So that is called religion. This is the way of life. So if you are wearing something, if you are having some mark on your head and you are praising your God and your father and mother are decorating you with a religious symbol, so why the other person is going to make fun on you? They don't have right. So children, always remember, it is your freedom, it is your right to worship, to follow any religion. This is our secular state. It is not any one's religion state. It is secular state, and that is why we call this incredible India. Why? Because this is different from other countries, and we are having right to worship any god. So children, this is your right. So nobody has power, nobody has right to poke nose in your any religious ritual, any religious activity, any religious matter. So you have to know. Now we are moving to the fourth, it is okay. Now sixth, on sixth you can see, you are a social person, you love to make friends. Suddenly one member of your group started taking interest in everything you do. He does not care for your privacy. You politely denied him personal details and warned. Now children, here you are at this age when you are making friend. You are very social person. Nowadays we are making friend on WhatsApp, Facebook, everywhere we are making friend. But friendship also having a limit. If it is crossing its limit you have to decide that at what limit your friendship can come inside or come close. So you have to decide every relation having its limit. सारे relations की एक limit होती है. Limit से ऊपर अगर कोई चीज़ हो जाती है तो वो किसी के लिए भी ख़राब हो जाती है. सबसे पहली बात है कि if you are making friends, you are very social, very common and you like to make friends. Yes, it's okay. But if you are interfering in any personal affairs of your friend, so that will become a big problem. Maybe that your friend is not liking this or not like this, that you are entering or poking your nose in his or her personal affairs. Because every person needs privacy. Privacy is important for every person. Every person wants their space. You are not supposed to every time you just call or tell something. That is not the way. This is you can say this is the manner of disturbing some others. This is not the way to call or everything. If you are not feeling very comfortable with any other, you just say no. You have to say no. If any person without any reason entering your personal spaces and your personal areas or your personal life, so don't let him or her enter, because this is your privacy. You have to stop. You have to say no. आप ये मत सोचिए कि वो बुरा मानेगा या खराब मानेगा. हाँ, मानने दीजिए, क्योंकि वो आपकी लिमिट को क्रॉस कर रहा है या कर रही है. तो वो लिमिट जो आपकी है उसके ऊपर अगर कोई जाता है, यू से नो. आप नो कहना सीखिए. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको नो कहना सीखना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज़ क्या होगा कि सारे आपका एडवांटेज लेना शुरू कर लेंगे और आप कभी नहीं बोल ही नहीं पाएंगे. सो जब आपको नहीं लग रहा है कि ये दिस इज़ नॉट करेक्ट फॉर मी, दिस इज़ नॉट द करेक्ट पर्सन, or this is the person who is entering my personal areas and personal activities and my personal affairs, so that person is not, I think this is not good for you in your friendship. जो भी आपकी फ्रेंडशिप कितने भी दिन चल सकती है, तो उससे अच्छा है कि आप इरिटेटेड हो जाएं और आप फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो जाएं और आपको अच्छा बिल्कुल ना लगे, किसी दिन आपकी लड़ाई हो जाए. इसलिए अच्छा है कि आप पहले ही उसको वहीं पे ख़त्म कर दें. तो किसी को इतना आपको फ्रीडम नहीं देना चाहिए कि वो कभी भी आपके घर आ जाए, कभी भी आपको कॉल कर ले, कभी भी कुछ कर ले और आप कुछ नहीं बोल पाए. तो आप उनको प्यार से समझाइए कि यस, दिस इज़ माई टाइम, इन दिस टाइम यू कैन कॉल मी, एट दिस टाइम यू कैन कम टू माई हाउस. एंड ठीक है, अगर नहीं समझता इट्स ओके. So children, be aware about that and you have to speak up. If you need your parents' help, you just call your parents and tell that this person is irritating me all the time. I don't want his or her friendship, but she or he is irritating me all the time and I don't know what to do. So your parents will help you, surely. Now, We are moving to the 7th number. Your neighbor's son is 3 years older to you. Whenever your parents go out of home, he slips in and pretends to be very good to you. You appreciate his care and love for you. Now children, this is also a very common situation. If you are living in buildings, or there are so many flats are there, so each and every door is very near. And the other person, those who are living beside you, they can able to understand that कोई जा रहा है घर से बाहर या कोई आ रहा है. And this is the situation is given over here. Your neighbor's son, it means आपके पड़ोसी का लड़का, is 3 years older than you. Okay? Whenever your parents go out of home, he slips in and pretends to be very good to you. वो क्या करता है, वो आपसे 3 साल बड़ा है, और जब आपके पेरेंट्स बाहर चले जाते हैं तो वो अंदर आ जाता है और वो बहुत ही अपनी काइंडनेस और बहुत ही अपने अच्छे बिहेवियर को शो करता है. एंड यू अप्रिशिएट हिज केयर लव फॉर यू. Yes children, it is good that to help others or to protect others, but children, be very cautious. The neighbor is not your relative. First of all, if you are a girl child, so be cautious. Be cautious because this time you may heard many things that is going on with girl child. So children, be aware and be cautious while the person is entering in your house. It is okay, he is very good and very kind. It is okay. But ये जो कुछ भी हो रहा है उसमें आपको बहुत cautious रहना है, alert रहना है. Blindly believe किसी पे नहीं करना है. Okay? So it is good that he is very helping, very kind, very kind-hearted. But why he is entering in your house when your parents slip away, when your parents move out? Why? ये सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन है. Yes, he is very kind, very good, very simple, very caring. But why? Why he is entering in his house, in your house, when your parent is not there? So it is a big question. So children, use your mind and be very cautious. These type of the people, those who are looking like very kind, very loving, very soft spoken, but inside they're having something else. So children, this is your life skill to understand what is good for you and what is bad for you. And this is the time you have to choose. ये आपका टाइम है कि ये आप एडोलेसेंस में हैं, इस एज में हैं, और आपको अभी समझना है कि आपके लिए क्या सही और क्या गलत है. अगर आपने नहीं समझा तो एक बहुत बड़े लॉस में आप जाने वाले हैं. तो जो भी आपके बगल में रहते हैं, पड़ोसी हैं, और वो आ रहे हैं जब कि आपके घर में कोई नहीं है, तो सबसे बड़ी बात आपको सबसे पहले उनको स्टॉप करना है कि प्लीज़ डोंट कम. येस, यू आर वेरी काइंड, वेरी हम्बल and very good relation with you, but my parents is not at home, so please don't come in my home because I'm alone. और अभी आप अंदर मत आइए, जब मेरे पेरेंट्स आएंगे you can visit. जितना प्यार, जितनी आपको सहानुभूति दिखानी you can show that time. But in absence of my parents, you are not supposed to come inside my house. And especially I am talking about the girl child. Especially I am talking about the girls, those who are living alone when their parents are moving out for work. Yes, children, it is very important to learn these things. Don't believe blindly, because this is the time, you can say the worst time, and anyone can take advantage if your parents is not there. सो चिल्ड्रन, हो सकता है कि वो बहुत अच्छे हों, बहुत काइंड हार्टेड हों, बहुत हो सकता है उनको मन में कुछ ऐसा ना हो, लेकिन फिर भी आपको अपने तरफ से अलर्ट रहना, अपनी सिक्योरिटी, अपनी सेफ्टी आपके साथ होनी चाहिए. यू हैव टू स्पीक अप एंड बी सेफ. दैट इज़ द मोटो ऑफ दिस टीचिंग. दैट इज़ स्पीक अप एंड बी सेफ. इट मीन्स यू हैव टू स्पीक अप. मे बी उनको ख़राब लगेगा, लेकिन आपको कहना है, बिकॉज यू नीड योर सिक्योरिटी, you need your freedom. That is why you have to speak up and stop that nonsense thing which is going on. If the person like to come inside your house in absence of your parents, so it's alarming. क्यों नहीं वो पहले आते हैं? क्यों हमेशा वो नेबर में हैं तो ठीक है, वो देख लेते हैं कि पेरेंट्स जा रहे हैं तभी वो आते हैं. क्यों? अपने से आप क्वेश्चन करिए. And you can find the answer. You are not a small children. You are a, अब अभी आप ग्रोइंग एज में हैं और आपको बहुत सारी ऐसी सिचुएशन का सामना करना पड़ेगा कि जिसमें आपको बोलना पड़ेगा. You have to speak up. You have to tell something that no, you are not supposed to come inside my house because my parents are not here. So children, बी सेफ योर सेल्फ. अपने को सेफ लेके चलिए. अपने को किसी मतलब कहना चाहिए कि बिना मतलब के आप परेशानी में पड़े, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. परेशानियाँ आती हैं, इट्स ओके, आती हैं. बहुत सारी ऐसी सिचुएशन आती हैं कि आप परेशानी में पड़ सकते हैं, लेकिन कभी भी आँख बंद करके किसी पे बिलीव करना और बोला हाँ हाँ ये आपका वेलकम है, यू कैन एंड सिट इनसाइड माय हाउस. नो चिल्ड्रन, इफ़ एनीवन नॉट, if any elder person is not at your home, so don't call any person inside. Okay children, so this is the way you have. I think it is very beneficial for you if you are following this. If you will follow this, this will be very beneficial for you. Now we are moving to the 8th number. 8th number, it's the image is given over here. Now 9 number we are moving to. One of your classmates pats on your shoulder and back frequently. When you object, he laughs and says, "I'm just kidding." This time you complained about him to your parents and principal. So children, as we have done some sessions in a school about bad touch and good touch, and this is the situation about bad touch. That time that fellow is touching you at your back and your shoulder, you are not feeling comfortable that time, so you should say, you must say that stop touching me, it is not good for me. And here the situation is that one of your classmates pats on your shoulder and back frequently. Okay? When you object, he laughs and say, "I am just kidding." This time you complained about him, your parents and principal. Yes, children. This friend is not your real friend because he wants to take advantage and उसको लगता है कि आप कुछ बोलेंगे नहीं या कुछ करेंगे नहीं. आपने ऑब्जेक्शन किया लेकिन he said that I am just kidding. This is not a kidding. This is having a sense. So you must go to the principal office and tell. You must inform his parent or her parent and your parent also. Because after that, if you are going to stop this, you will get relaxation. क्योंकि आपने वहीं पे उसको स्टॉप कर दिया है, उससे वो आगे नहीं बढ़ पाया है. तो किसी भी तरह के टच को, अगर आपके पेरेंट्स के अलावा अगर आपको कोई टच करता है तो यू हैव टू से नो. अगर आप नहीं कहते हैं तो वो सिचुएशन बहुत ख़राब हो सकती है. तो हमेशा ध्यान में रखिए, अपने टचेस, अपनी सेंसिटिविटी बढ़ाइए, और अगर आपको लगता है कि वो चीज़ सही नहीं है तो यू हैव टू से, यू हैव टू टेल दैट पर्सन नो, स्टॉप इट. एंड इफ इट इज़ he is not ready to accept his mistake or whatever he is doing, so you just go to the higher authority and inform them about his behavior. Okay children, so it is must for you children. If you are not doing so, so you will be trapped in the trouble. So children, these situation we have discussed today, these are very important situation. बहुत ही important चीज़ें हैं जो कि हमें सीखनी है. कहना, मना करना और अपने को सेफ रखना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए. Education is important for us, but these skills are also life skills are very important for you. You have to develop your life skill and you have to be cautious about your body, about your mind and about your surrounding. What is going on? If your parents are not at home, you have to be very alert. And you must not enter any person, any stranger or any neighbor, even any cousin when your parents are not at home. So-called cousin, I am just telling you. So these type of a thing you have to keep in your mind, because this is very important for you. And read this again and again, because we will discuss few more situations in our online classes also. So children, be safe and be healthy. Bye-bye and take care.